Wireless headphones and keyboards to searching for people. In an age where 9 out of 10 smartphones in America are either an iPhone or an Android, Apple and Google are now in a unique position, developing a new way to help track the health crisis called contact tracing. The two tech titans are reworking their operating systems, turning Bluetooth into a tool for measuring proximity, so you may know if you've been exposed to the virus.
Apple and Google are really the only two companies in the world that can make this kind of Bluetooth tracking possible.
How does it work? Two people come into close contact, 6 feet or less, for a sustained and unspecified period. Their phones send out keys or beacons that help identify the users anonymously. When they go their separate ways, and later one person tests positive for COVID-19, that patient uploads his or her confirmation, and all of the keys connected with that phone are alerted.
I had to take a hit for that one to get me ready for this. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? They are creating a technology to be able to track human beings. We are a computer. That, I hope you've come to understand that already. As human beings, we are a computer. Our brain has frequencies. We are able to take in information. We are able to become programmed, television programming. When you go to school, you get programmed. When you go to your churches, you get programmed. We are a computer of flesh, heart, soul, spirit. We are a vessel that is able to become programmed. We are able to take in information, dissect it, accept it, comprehend, understand. We take in information. Willingly and unwillingly. But as human beings, we are able to decide what it is that we want to keep. And one of our greatest strengths, but one of our greatest weaknesses, is our emotions. We have a heart. We have the ability to feel. We have the ability to be happy, to feel pain. We have free will and the freedom of choice. And they want to take that away. They want to take away our humanity. We sit at home scared and worried and wear these masks and these gloves because the same government that murdered us with smallpox on blankets, the Trail of Tears, that murdered our brothers and sisters and gave them blankets with smallpox and sent them off to their death. The same government that is capturing children, putting them in cages, and murdering our people in detention centers and now prisons. The same government that tells you that brown and black peoples are the most violent people in this country. That's why we're filling up their prisons. The same government that is now trying to tell you that the largest amount of people being affected by this coronavirus is colored, minority, poor people. Bullshit. fucking bullshit, man. We gotta wake up, man. We know who the fuck this is affecting. We know who the fuck this is killing. And as they become more vulnerable to this virus, they need to have more control. They want to take away our humanity. We have the freedom of choice. We have the freedom of will. Don't let them take it away. We are gods. We have the capability to give life. We have the capability to take life. We can create. We can destroy. We are a temple filled with enlightenment. With our very purpose. To tend to the land. And be our native's keeper. Be our fellow human beings, brother and sister. How did we become too afraid to live and too afraid to die? We were once rulers, emperors, kings, and queens. We are gods.
May have differences.
Kevin Esveld has been working on privacy-first contact tracing at MIT. His app, SafePaths, will work with
I think the single most important aspect is that it has to be distributed. It has to be decentralized. There needs to be no single location that has the information on who came in contact with whom, because that can be too easily abused by a government in particular.
So how could they easily abuse that power? That is the question. Well, if they want to put something in us that don't belong in us, right? And they want to be able to run our temperatures, you know, like you're already in us now. You can control what's going on in here now, you know, without having to ask me anymore. At least with the thermometer, you got to be like, you know, ask. Now, they're tracking you and your temperature and what you are, which means they're in you, which means how much more closer do they have to get into your thoughts. I mean, but I'm thinking ahead, but then again, we are here, right? We are here at this moment that we were being told as kids that they will be giving out this mark to people. We're there. So it's no longer far-fetched to think of the whole story as a whole now, because we're at the beginning. So if we've been paying attention, we know where they want to take us to their end. No freedom of will, no freedom of choice. If you're good, you get the best. And if you think for yourself, they deactivate you and goodbye. Camps, whatever it may be, because you don't want resistance, right? You don't want that. Not if you're trying to build a new world. A new world with no consciousness and no disobedience, because you gave up your free will to live in their new world.
Apple and Google line out their privacy protections clearly. Explicit user consent is required. They don't collect personally identifiable information or user location data, and the list of people you've come into contact with never leaves your phone.
Now we all know how the terms of agreements work, right? Like, oh yeah, without their consent, yeah. Just like when you go sign up for that PS4, and it tells you right there, you have to sign the terms of agreements where it says that you play shit long enough, you get cancer, right? It's cancerous. Or when you do your apps and you give them the agreements, you say yes, you hit the agreement because you have to use that app. So it's like you don't have a choice. If you want to use the app, you want to play the game, you put yes. They took away your freedom of choice because you have to use that app. What I'm trying to get at is that they're going to require you to have that app. Just like they're going to try to require you to take that vaccine. That vaccine that possibly may have microbits that go into your system so they can scan you. They have that in China already.
It's like China, South Korea, and Israel have also used contact tracing effectively, though experts say without the same attention to personal privacy.
They have that in South Korea already. They have that in Israel already.
The privacy concerns still remain a pivot point.
Google and Apple have you moved past that? A lot of people don't like it from the standpoint of constitutional rights.
Chips. So, you gotta ask yourself, are you willing to separate yourself from humanity and become closer to technology? Are you ready to submit your freedom of will? I know Christians or religious people like to call it the mark of the beast. And we've heard this since we were kids. We have been programmed since we were children of this day coming. We're there. We are here. We have reached a new age of a new war. Humanity versus AI, artificial intelligence. We are here. What side are you on?
We're living in a time that just don't make any sense. Native blood through my veins, but yet we told how to live. Father trying to build a nation, but by me with his blood. I believe the pure of action is how we find love. I hear my people's cries as I continue to write. As the light pushes darkness, truth will push out the lies. Your Lord says, come on now and reclaim what's mine. But yet you choose to bounce